Hey guys, my name's Delaney and I'm going to show you how to properly, by yourself, round brush your hair because it is very difficult, it seems like. So what I did is I just got out of the shower and I put lotion on and it gave my hair a little bit of time to somewhat dry. So what you want to do, number one, is get yourself some heat protectant. This is the kind I use. It's by Kenra. It's hot spray is what it's called. And if you want, you can get some like oil or whatever. You can even let your hair air dry. This is just some blow dry oil from Redken. So I'm going to put that through my hair damp first. And what was I going to say? I forgot. That happens a lot. So you can let your hair air dry. That's what I was going to say. But I don't like doing that because for some reason my hair gets really oily when I let it air dry. I don't know why. So after you put oil in, if that's what you're doing, put some blow dry or heat protectant on. So I'm going to separate my hair to get it in there really good. Get yourself a little clip. It's very, oh my gosh. The only thing about this stuff is that it gets clogged up a little bit sometimes. Because it's got a little bit of like a hairspray feel to it, which is good because if you got curly hair like me, it kind of keeps the humidity from getting to it. And in Texas, it is humid. So that helps a lot. But you really want to get that heat protectant in there. And you might even want to comb it through. So after you get that heat protectant all throughout your hair, you're going to, and this is what most people don't know, you want to completely just dry it without the round brush. Because if you try to round brush it when it's like this, your arms are going to get so tired and it's going to take forever. So just dry it first. Okay, so I have it mostly dry. It's not 100%, and by that I mean like to you guys this probably is like 100% dry, but if it's cool to the touch, it's not 100%. But you want it as dry as you can stand. I'm just impatient. Get it as dry as you can because that's less time you're gonna have to round brush. So now what you want to do is take sections and round brush those. Sectioning is going to get you, you're not going to get as impatient and frustrated when you take these sections and do them one at a time. The bigger sections you take, you're going to get so frustrated because you're not going to be able to take smaller sections to fit in your round brush, and your arms are going to get tired and it's going to take forever. Make sure when you're sectioning that you put the ends of your hair completely clipped up, or else it's going to get in the way and you're going to accidentally brush it out of the clip and you're just going to get mad. So split your hair into two down here, and you want to get yourself a pretty decent round brush. It's dirty, I'm sorry, it's got my hair in it already. But when you do it yourself, don't worry about direction or whatever. I mean, for me, when I round brush, really what I'm just trying to do is get it like straightened out for the most part. You can be more detailed like up here with direction if you want to, like if you're wanting volume. But for now, like I'll just start like this and get it like this. And then at some points you'll see I'm just grabbing it and from the back, just trying to get it straight. So here we go. Also, I forgot to mention, so important. When you're blow drying your hair, I mean, you don't have to worry about getting like really good blow dryers and stuff, but something that you want to invest in for sure is a concentrator, and that's this piece right here. This concentrates all the air out into one specific spot, so you can have control over the direction of the airflow. And if you're able to put this on the brush like this, if you're doing that with this, these metal coils inside here are going to damage your hair so bad. Like, it'll just singe it off. So don't do that. I like to have my concentrator at an angle like this, from the angle that I'm going at, especially when I'm working on other people. Like you can see, like when I'm working on, it just is better that way for me. So as you can see, it's pretty straight. This would get you like a really nice blowout, and if you want it to hold the shape, and you're really worried about like what shape it holds when you're done, what you do is do a final pass with your heat, roll your round brush up a little bit and do a cold shot and hold it there until it cools off, and that will make it keep the shape. So let's just try that out. So there you go. It's got a little bit, and like the smaller round brush you use if you're wanting more. Just be careful when you're rolling it up if your hair is really long. I think we've all experienced that as a child, getting a round brush stuck in your hair. Pretty traumatic. Don't do that. When you do this though, you might want to wait until like your whole head is at least straightened out, and then you can go back and do the cold shots on the rest of your hair. Because you'll see, this ends up getting caught in what you're doing up here, and then you'll just ruin it, and it's just gonna take forever. And as you can see, that's my first layer, so just continue up. Don't take too big of sections, or else it'll just take longer. Just focus on the smaller sections first, and so just keep doing that. Just remember to have the ends of your hair clipped up, and I just split my hair in half, and I work from back to front. That helps a little bit. And just be patient, and really get the section that you're working on really nice and straightened out before you go to the next. Otherwise, you're not going to be happy with the final product. So I like to keep this final section on top small enough that will fit in the round brush, and I'm just taking it back to about right there. Now for this middle section, what I like to do is just kind of take one by one sections, just big enough to fit in your round brush, and I like to clip this out of the way so I don't get overwhelmed, and I just pull it this way is what I do. And then if you want to get that final shot, like I said, you can cold shot it up here like this at the end, but it's just easier for me to pull it this way. Now, I don't usually do this, but these little, if your hair is curly, you know these little places by your temples are like really stubborn. They're a little curlier than the rest. I'm going to try to get a smaller round brush to see if that will help. Yeah, that helped a little bit. So you can do that. And if you want a little bit extra hold, you can probably just spritz some hairspray while you do your heat protectant. My heat protectant, like I said, has a little bit of a hold to it. So, and then this is the point now where I would curl it with a curling iron. I know my hair is naturally curly, but sometimes you just want a little bit more of like a classy kind of curl instead of a wild thing. But anyway, so yeah, this is the point where I would go through the curling iron, and I go ahead and I spray my whole hair with hairspray before I curl it. So that's what I do. But anyway, that is how you properly round brush your own hair. And if you have trouble with like holding a blow dryer and a round brush, really it's just practice. But if you have like some sort of like medical issue with your arm or whatever, or you just can't hold it up that long, they have devices that suction cup to your wall or your mirror, and it's got a bendy arm that will hold your blow dryer for you, and all you gotta do is worry about holding your hair and the round brush. So that's also something that if you want to invest in it, you can. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this helped you out a little bit. So bye.